Honeymoon betrayal uncovered. The night before my honeymoon, I opened the door to a half-conscious man slumped against the frame, reeking of gin and sweat. He mumbled her name, my soon-to-be wife, and when I dragged him inside, he clung to my shirt and whispered, "I'm sorry," she said she'd leave with me tonight. My heartbeat pounded so loud I barely heard him mutter more, but the words were sharp enough. She'd been planning to run away, not with me, but with her yoga instructor, the guy now vomiting on my living room floor. I stormed into the bedroom, and there she was, stuffing clothes into a bag, her face pale as if she'd seen a ghost. She didn't deny it, just stared at the floor, mumbling how she never meant for it to get this far, that she'd felt trapped, that he made her feel alive. I laughed, not because it was funny, but because the whole thing felt like a sick joke. We fought, voices rising and echoing off the walls, accusations flying about love, lies, and wasted years. She said she'd been seeing him for months, right under my nose, while she smiled at me across candlelit dinners. I wanted to hate her, but the truth was, I hated myself more for missing the signs. We spent the whole night arguing, the yoga guy passed out on the couch, her suitcase open and half-packed, my wedding suit hanging limp in the closet. I asked her if she'd ever loved me, and she just looked at me with red eyes and silence that said everything. The future we'd planned together evaporated in that moment, replaced by a fog of betrayal and regret. As the sun rose, she left with him, barely glancing back. I sat alone in the wreckage of what should have been the happiest day of my life and realized the twist. I'd been so desperate to be chosen, I ignored every red flag, every late night, every whispered phone call. The real betrayal wasn't hers, it was mine, against myself, for loving someone who never really loved me back.